All right. This one is for entertainment. Not really, but chew the meat, spit the bones. Fellas talk about how they ready for marriage or they ready to be in a relationship. And sometimes I'll be like, okay, I hear you, but have you considered certain stuff? You get married, and in today's time, are you aware of what's going on in the world? You know, the famine that's approaching us, the inflation that's approaching us. Are you aware of that? Oh yeah, I make good money. You make good money, huh? Okay, so you still plan on getting married. Is your woman aware of the famine that is approaching? The inflation. Is she just spend because she just wants to spend? Are you being frugal and she balling out? Is that the girl that you try? Is that what you guys actually want? Is she lining up with what you want in life? Or she's got this perspective where she want to go on vacation and you trying to save up? Are y'all on the same page? Or she just so fine where you like you being pulled in both directions? You got that considered? Okay. What about when the power go out in your home? How are you guys gonna handle that? Have you thought about that type of stuff? How is she gonna respond? How is she under stress? How are you under stress? Does she have any triggers? What's her triggers? Do she have any allergies? What's your woman's allergies? With all the medicine and the pharmacies that are gonna be closing down, that are not gonna be available, do you have the ability to create the medicine that she needs? Do you have that knowledge? But you ready for a relationship. You ready to be in a marriage, right? Do she have that knowledge? Do she have allergies, but have she made time to learn the medicines, the natural herbs that she can use to deal with her allergies or her ailments, things that she was born with, things that you were born with? God forbid you get a woman with a child. You thought about that child and that child's allergies? What happens when the pharmacy goes out and that child starts to have a reaction? Do you have that type of knowledge? Do you have that type of knowledge to help her and her child? But you ready to get married, huh? Because you ready to knock the boots, you ready to kick back and chill out, right? I get it. But what happens when that child has the allergies and the mom is heartbroken and she's trying to doctor that child back up? And you so used to having sex and you so used to this, but now you're in a relationship with a woman with a child and she not in the mood because the child going through her thing, and so she not really in the mood. You ready for that? Have you gave that some thought? Yeah, that's cool. You beating your chest, you good. But her vibration kind of low because it's her child. You ever been with a woman who has a child and the child gets sick? That woman is not the same at that moment. And she has every right to be different. Are you mature enough to comfort her and neglect your physical needs at that time? If you are, that's good. If you're not, you got something to think about. Oh, what about the baby daddy? Is the baby daddy in the life? Is he still in love with your woman that you ready to marry? Huh? And how deep is that love? How deep is that love? Do they still got something going back and forth? Oh, we don't talk on the phone. We don't talk. You get that? We don't talk. I don't talk. We just email. We just text. You get that, huh? What's in those emails? You read those emails? Are you trying not to be so? You trying to be masculine and be like, you know what? I'm gonna let them handle that. But do you really know what's going on back and forth? I miss you. You know how I used to do that thing. You know what I'm saying? Are you sure that's not happening? Because it could. It's an option. It's a possibility. Are you thinking about those type of things, huh? So many type of things that men have to think about when they're deciding to get a woman. You know? Is she a communicator? Is she clean? Is she spiritual? Is she not? How is she wired? How does she think about this and how does she think about that? How much influence do her mom have on her? How much influence do her friends have on her? You have to think about all that. You might have an understanding in life where you can see where her parents is off. Her friends are off. But she just love them because they've been there. They've been best friends for 10, 15 years. That's been her parent all her life. How are you able to break that down and help her see the light? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to be patient and see if she even see the light? There's a lot that you have to look into when you are bringing another human being into your life. There's a lot that you have to consider. Do you eat flesh? Do she eat flesh? You don't want to eat flesh, but she eat flesh. That don't make no sense. You're trying to teach her how it's affecting her pH balance. You're trying to explain to her that's why she's feeling this way. But she's like, I've been eating chicken wings and lemon pepper all my life. I'm not going to stop. And you're like, look, but you love her and she cute and she nice. She gave you some attention. Now you ready to get married. Now you ready to settle down. Or was it that she gave it to you so easily and you ain't had it in a while, and now you like, she like, so what are we? And now you compelled to be like, well, you my lady now. Now you committed to somebody you don't even know. But now you're ready for a relationship. Now y'all thinking marriage. Just because you didn't have sex with this woman and she hit you with the poop pop, like, so what are we now? Got him. Huh? These are things that men have to consider and think about, especially young men who haven't had anybody to really just game them up and educate them on different aspects of life. Oh, I love her though. I love her. She cool. She love bombing you. She giving you all. She laying it down on you. You know what I'm saying? She laying it down on you. She's experienced. Is she overshadowed? Meaning, is she possessed by a demon? Are you overshadowed? Are you possessed by a demon? Is your mind and your consciousness focused on life? Or are you on just this, I'll kill everything walking if I have to? Is she on, I'll kill everything if I have to? Is she the type that'll get rid of your child? Are you going to be ready for that? Huh? She not ready yet? She don't want to mess up her body? Huh? You got all that kind of stuff to consider when you're thinking about getting in a relationship. You got all that kind of stuff to consider. There's so much more that when I was preparing myself for the day, I was like, man, all these thoughts were coming to my mind. Like, dang, when cats think about that type of stuff, are they ready for a relationship? There's so much to consider. So much to consider. Are you the intellectual type, and she's just I gotta watch my episodes? You guys have to be on the same page somehow. I'm a boss chick, and you talking about, I want to leave my family? It ain't gonna work. It's what's more important to her career, her job. And she like, I'm tired. I don't want to come home and clean and cook and all that. And you like, what makes you feel like a man is having those type of experiences. Is that what you've been waiting for? And now she doesn't want to do it. You have to consider all those type of things. How does she do? Does she shut down and break down during conversations and discussions about things that are important, but she's so willing to talk about her friends, her job, and her experiences in life, but she doesn't have answers for you and you guys' relationship? You have to think about those. These are things you have to consider when you want to take somebody serious and incorporate them in your life. Have you made time for yourself? Because when you make time for yourself in life and you start building and doing all the things that are important to you, reading, educating yourself, you're not so quick to just bring anyone into your life, especially when they're contrary to what you understand about life. All for some comfort, all for some regular love making, all so that you won't be by yourself, all because she's very good looking. I'm not gonna bother her about that. I'm just gonna learn this, I'm gonna learn that. You know, she just do her thing. No, you guys gotta be on the same page. You gotta make sure that you're on the same page, that your woman is on the same page as you. You talking all that rah, 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 I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. But are you willing to be patient enough to make sure that you allow the right woman to come into your life? Or is it just that soft-spoken? Majority of them are soft-spoken. Majority of them are soft and loving. They all got the same body parts. When you are anxious and you're full of anxiety and you haven't learned to suppress those different desires so that you can wait and get the right woman in your life, you'll make all kind of mistakes. And women are intelligent. There's a scripture where it says that his people are wise to do evil. Women can be wise in how they finesse you. And there's good women. If you're a good man, you gotta wait and do what you gotta do to test these women. You can't be all, don't do that. Oh, I've been doing my own thing and now the first person that crossed your path. No, you have to test them, just like you've been tested. Why would you just bring somebody in your life and create such a kingdom and never test them, never prove who they are? Why would you just give them your whole kingdom? Oh, I love her. You know, I when I had an experience and then the experience went to another direction, I have come to realize that I'm a loving person. All that love and all that, it was because I'm that loving person. I love being in that mentality or that state of mind. I love giving that energy. It wasn't the fact that I was getting the energy that I completely and absolutely deserve. It was because I was in that state and I was in that flow, and I love being in that state and that flow. And that might be you. You might love to provide. You might love to enjoy a movie with a woman or sex or whatever it is, dinner under counter lights. You might love that. That, don't forget, it's you that love that. The relationship was good because of you. You might not ever truly experience what a real relationship was like, but all those past experiences might have been good. You have to remember they were probably good because of you. You are a good person. You are a good spirit. You are loving. You are kind. That's why love and kindness was in the relationship, because of you. So you have to understand that you just can't allow anyone in your life simply on a carnal basis. Life is too intricate for that. Life is too precious. Life has so many dimensions for you just to allow someone in your life based upon one dimension. Think about that. Now, like I said, I had so many, I'll probably do another video on this, because it's like I had so many ideas of what to, I'll probably write them down next time. Like, did you consider this? Did you consider that? Did you consider that? You know? How does your woman deal with death? Is she going to embrace depression? Is her vibration going to be so low where that she can become possessed because of her depression that she just loves so much? She can't work right now. I just need time to myself. Or have you educated her on death? Have she educated herself on death? Where you guys can continue to press forward? You guys are going to have to be your own doctor, your own lawyer, your own security, your own paramedic, your own your own chef, your own counselor. You guys are going to have to be that yourself. When things get worse, Lord forbid, but the way things are looking, you're going to have to be all that for each other. Does she know how to stop blood trauma? Does she even know how to get rid of a headache? You understand? Does she even know how to purify water? Do you know how to purify water? Do you know steps don't help get rid of diarrhea? Do you know what to eat and what not to eat? Huh? When that stomach starts to growl. We have all these type of things that we have to consider just to even thrive as individuals, let alone we bring someone else in and they haven't prepared themselves or conditioned themselves to different possibilities. Or are we just all focusing on enjoying life? Oh, let's go on vacation. When there's no good water in Detroit, Flint, Michigan. Let's go on vacation where all these farms are being destroyed. They're preparing for, what do you call it? The jab for the bird flu. She can be like, the bird who? Are you considering all these type of things? In your pursuit of happiness with someone else? This is something to think about, fellas. And as long as you're thinking about it and you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, that's good. That's really good. So you know exactly what you're getting into. Because how you have your freedom and your liberty to go to the gym, to sleep, to go to the bar, hang out with your friends, do all this type of stuff in your liberty, sometimes you have to put yourself on the back burner to bring your partner up. And even if they're already on some type of level, sometimes if you're doing it right and you've been building yourself up, you're still going to be bringing them up to a level where sometimes you have less time for yourself. Now you're regurgitating and teaching your spouse what to be prepared for, what to think about, how to understand certain stuff. So then your growth sometimes is stagnant until you see that your partner is on that path. And guess what? She might be on that path. And you spend all that time. And the next you know, she goes, all right, I'm done with this ride. And you're like, what? Where you go? Because sometimes they just, they play the game. They just play the game. So you have to be able to have the ability to discern and see if this person is sincerely in your life or if she is just playing the game. So that's my little rant. Just something for fellas to think about. Hope everybody is in good health and in good mind and in good spirits. Peace.